everybody. Let's make some sweet potato pies. I have already done a lot of the prep work. I have about 2.5 cups of pureed sweet potatoes, and how I prepared those, I chopped them up and I baked mine with just a little bit of water for about 45 minutes covered with foil. Works out perfect. And so when I do that, then I blend and it pulls out all those strings, so I don't ever, I've already cleaned the beaters of this one time, so I don't ever put what's on the beaters into the puree. I take that off, clean the beaters, and then put it back on, and it pulls out all those strings because I don't want a string in my pie. So we've got about 2.5 cups of sweet potato puree. The first thing we're going to add is 1.5 cups of sugar. Get that in there. And it's just white granulated sugar. All right, I'm gonna blend that for just a minute. Get that all mixed in. All right, while that's mixing in, let me show you where this recipe's coming from. It's one of, again, Chad's mom's old cookbooks that I found. It's an old Rehoboth cookbook. And after she passed away, I realized I had not gotten a recipe. This is Chad's favorite. And I had not gotten the recipe. And she had prepared for that. She had made notes and put me a yellow sticky note, so I would know where the recipe was. So I've got that. So, all right, and then the next thing we're gonna do while that's mixing in, we're gonna add, this is a 14-ounce can of sweet condensed milk. I'm not gonna use the full can. I only need 1 cup. So I'm gonna use a little more than half of this. Get that in there. Don't worry, we won't waste it. I like to use the squeeze condensed milk. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. So we're gonna do that, and then I have 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm gonna mix that in. All right, and 1.5 sticks of melted salted butter. This recipe calls for salt, but I don't add the salt to it just because of Chad, so I incorporated into that. So, sorry, before I add the butter, we're gonna mix this, and then we're gonna add the eggs, and then we're gonna add the butter. So let's get this mixed in real good. Got my smock on tonight because I always make a mess with sweet potato pies. Has anybody tried the cheesecake recipe yet? If you have, drop it in the comments and let me know if it worked out good for you. I made some more today. Or actually last night. All right, we've got that mixed in. Now we're gonna add the eggs, one at a time, 2 large eggs. While that's mixing in, I'm gonna add the butter. Again, it's 1.5 sticks of melted, not really melted, softened, salted butter. I'm gonna add that in. And then we're gonna add in, I put this in everything. I usually put about 1 tablespoon of Golden Eagle syrup. If you're from the South, you know it's a signature. It goes in everything I cook, basically. All right. And then let's see, it is 2 teaspoons of vanilla. All right. Mix that up. doesn't take long to mix that in. Scrape the sides of the bowl so that it's all mixed in together. And that looks about right. Put this goodie off the mixers. So we've got our sweet potato pie filling. Hold it up so you can see it. It's gonna look like that. And that's enough to fill 2 9-inch pie crust. And again, I didn't make homemade. If you want to do homemade, I'm so proud of you, but I just don't have time to do it. I will tell you a trick with these though. If you will, before you, as soon as you take them out of the freezer, if you'll pop that crust up from that pie pan so that it's not stuck to it, it makes such a prettier slice when you cut it. You don't have to worry about it sticking to the bottom. So I just pop it up, you can see, and try to set it a little bit sideways from the way it was sitting. And then that way it just cuts perfect. So we're gonna fill these crust. Hopefully I can do this without dropping it. Shift over so you can see a little bit better. All right. I'm gonna pop these in the oven, uncovered. Of course, you're not gonna cover pie. These are going in the preheated oven of 375 for 50 minutes. And they'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna get these finished and I'm gonna put these in my freezer for tonight. And then I'll take them out tomorrow at lunch or so. We've got family coming tomorrow night. So I like for them to sit and freeze for a little while. It's just got a better texture and better taste to me. So try it, let me know how yours turns out. I hope y'all have a wonderful night and a happy, happy Thanksgiving. Thank y'all.